These carnivores can kill you. Hi, messy besties. Welcome, friend. It's the end of week 16, day 120, which is 4 whole months of my weight loss journey on carnivore. I'm still a bit of a mess, but currently feeling blessed. If you know me, you already know what today is. If you're just finding me through this video, then I'll just say I'm a carnivore. I choose to only consume one ingredient proteins, no processed, all real food, with the occasional sprinkling of seasonings and my sass, as I refer to it, though it's my beloved Redmond's pink salt. So what am I here to do today for you in this video? Well, to update you, that's what. I'm here letting you know most of the stuff I've been doing, what's been going on in my world, perhaps with my stress levels, emotions, hunger signals, food noise, cravings, sleep, work, pets, hubby filming, and all the things. How have they been this past 7 days for me since my last update? What have I been going through? And if you like transparent realness, then I'm your new messy bestie, or your old messy bestie, just on here again. But I'm keeping it real for you and for me because I can't do this without your help. This is the best way I know of seeing what is or isn't working for me, so I can look back on it. It's the only way sometimes I can gauge what's going on in my life for myself and see what was working or not working. Anyways, if this is the sort of thing you enjoy being entertained by, then honey, you found your new messy best friend. I'm still brewing up my Carnivore Witch Messy Bestie Drea videos for Vlogtober, which, no pun intended, is just about over with. Just 3 days left after today until Halloween, besties. So doing these videos has helped me get back to being motivated to do videos, and it has been keeping me on track, as well as they've helped me get through the stressful things going on in my life. Then, now, and lately, it's just, yeah, it helps. I really do love making videos. All of them have been a lot of fun to make. They were not only meant to be motivational and encouraging as a message for my future self to hear, but to help and remind me of my own strength and courage that I know I had within me, and to keep going and not give up. But additionally, they ended up helping others. So, I was getting word how I'm reaching others and touching others and helping others, and I just had to keep going. I can't stop. It's not just about me. So, I came up with this month's series that was a hilariously filled series of comical things from in my mind, with a whole lot of spooky sound effects to make them frighteningly funny and awesome just the same. And I just love fall and Halloween, and this is my most favorite time of the year. Anyways, if you don't already know, I just love playing with makeup and showing off my collection of sorcery and the many cool witchy things that I've acquired over the years. I mean, I'm 55, and I just really love, more than anything, is being able to share my creative side with all of you messy besties. And while filming and editing videos such as I have, I'm not just having so much fun, but I'm getting much more experienced and working on getting better at keeping myself consistent. This all in turn is truly helping to keep me focused on my lifestyle journey, my why, and my goals. It keeps me busy and out of the kitchen, eating, that is. Of course, I have to go in the kitchen for many other things. Okay, so let's get on with why we're all here today. All the fur kids are fine this week. There has been no pet emergencies, knock on wood, thus no expenses there to deal with. Hubby is doing much better with the dental issues after surgery he had back on September 26th, but now he's been having severe stomach pains, and he's not really eating a whole lot because he's scared of the pain. Seems every time he eats, he has this severe pain. So now he's going to have to go to the doctor, and I hope, fingers crossed, he's okay, because he has had issues in the past with his stomach. He's had vertical sleeve gastrectomy weight loss surgery, and he only has about 80% of his stomach. And, you know, he also had HER2 stomach cancer. Uh, Going back quite a few years before we even moved here, I had him and my mom on a ketogenic diet. And after his, diagnosis, they had put him on pills as well, and he beat it. And but he went back to his old ways. So he was doing carnivore with me when I restarted on July 1st, but then since he began working, he began to eat other things that's brought in to his workplace by others that he works with. And, he always drinks Mountain Dew. He's going to forever probably do the do, and he sneaks sugar into his coffee too. So he needs to go see his doctor stat. Anyways, my brains are still pretty much on point. I'm having a little bit of issues right now in the moment that I film this video for you because I'm not feeling too good. I have no gallbladder, and so I have no way of processing when I eat a high amount of fat, and I overdid it on the fat for dinner tonight. So if I seem a little out of sorts, I am. I'm not feeling great. And I just had to take a couple of Advils, and I'm a little worried about what's going on in the world, let alone for myself, my animals. I'll just leave that there. My brains are still on point, and like my friend Delilah Rodriguez, who does have a channel here on YouTube, says she is, by the way, on a GLP-1 for type 2 diabetes. Shameless plug for you, D. Anywho, she says she doesn't understand how I can recall the things that I do, like events, times, and things like that I end up just blurting out. But it's the things that I repeat often that it's the easy stuff. When it's stuff that I don't repeat on the daily or often, I'm not that great at it. My short-term memory span is very little. Work sucks. It's been sucking. It's not working for me at all. I have to look for something and fast. Not kidding. I'm not going to complain because I know I'm not alone. Pretty much everyone somewhere or another is going through something. And while it's sad, I have to do something because I have big bills to pay and quite a few mouths to feed aside from my own. And those mouths eat better than I do. And I still don't have a clue what I might do in November for videos. I do love to cook, and I have done well with some of my cooking videos in the past. I have a Thanksgiving cooking video out that probably has the most views of any of my videos here on my channel. So I'm thinking about cooking up something with that there. I did find a new cheese that, thanks to a carnivore I watched here on YouTube, these carnivores can kill you. It's called burrata cheese, I think is what it's called. It's like mozzarella cheese had a baby with ricotta, but a nice, smoother, creamier textured ricotta. And yeah, I still not have cared for the heavy whipping cream in my coffee. Still just drinking it black with my liquid stevia. Finding with some of the nauseation and other things that's been going on with my stomach that I'm drinking more water than coffee, though. Like the cold, cool taste of just water has been settling and calming from my stomach. And yeah, I have coffee in my cup right now, but it's just sitting here. And I'm noticing while I'm talking to you guys, just sitting there, I'm not really drinking it like I would if it was the water in the cup with my straw. What do my messy besties think about my doing a messy bestie test kitchen and making things I might end up eating that I probably could just as well do without? But in all honesty, I'm trying to beef up my YouTube creator game. I do have a lot of different recipe ideas for making things that are carnivore, keto, high protein, low carb, etc. Not just for the carnivores, because there's so many of you out here that are not just carnivores who watch me. And that's what I wanted. I wanted everybody to know that this is a welcome space for them, no matter what journey that they are on. And I've always had a love for cooking, and baking is my jam. So I think if I'm going to have a niche here on my channel, it should be food related. Not just such with the weight loss, because come on, let's face it, we all have to eat. So speaking of eating, I still have been mostly eating ground beef, eggs, and sausage. I've had some sliced ham, like cold cut type stuff, and mustard. So it did get a little processed for me. But I mean, there are worse things I think that I could have gotten myself into and didn't. So there's that. And I made chicken wings slathered in bacon grease in my air fryer, which, by the way, my Ninja air fryer is slowly dying on me. It has been, and it's just getting worse and worse as the time progresses. Ninja would replace it with just my paying the cost of shipping and the tax on that, but they want to give me a much smaller model because they discontinued the one I have, and they don't have anything else in stock to compensate the warranty. So they also have you cut the cord and send a picture with a note with my name and the date showing in the picture with the cut cord on the machine with the serial number sticker thingy on the side showing. And good thing I didn't cut the cord the last time that I was ready to cut the cord and do the thing, because once I cut the cord until the new machine comes, I don't have an air fryer. And I don't see buying one when one's coming because I don't need two, even though there's times where even in my 6.5 quart one, I would think, yeah, okay, I could use a bigger one. Just depends on what I'm cooking in it. Like chicken wings, I do 2 batches usually when I do a whole pack of chicken wings. But like I said, they wanted to give me, a 5 quart when I have a 6.5 quart. And like I said, 2, 3 weeks ago, they told me to cut the cord and do all that and whatever. And they didn't have anything else and said to call back in 2 and 3 weeks to see if they have anything else. So it's almost that time, but I digress. Money's tight right now, really bad. So buying another air fryer isn't in my budget, like I said. My coffee brewer is now also giving me the occasional fits. It's showing signs that it also might want to go to the appliance graveyard. Maybe since it sits so closely to my air fryer, they're like buddies and they can't be without one another. And so if one's going, the other one wants to go with it. I don't know, my stinking thinking gives these things brains and hearts and a life as if they're living, breathing creatures like my animals. I know that sounds nuts, but what else can I do? I have to put some humor into the twist of it all so that I can make some logical sense of why everything is just all at once starting to break down at a time when I don't really have the capabilities to be able to afford to buy new ones. So, and I know that coffee maker, I've had it for so many years, it is definitely not under warranty. So the next thing, the 2 pairs of glasses that I reordered or ordered off of Lens, Not So Smart, for hubby and I'm still waiting to hear if they've even shipped. So nothing about that on that front. It's gotten way colder here in middle Georgia, and it's been raining, which is what has brought the cold. It's late in coming, so no complaints by me. But hubby isn't a fan. Heck, we're really both not. We're both Floridians. I do kind of welcome snow, and I like the beauty of it, not the feel of it. So the start of this month, I weighed 284.1 pounds. Today, day 120, like I said, the 4-month point. Going into week 17, I stepped nude onto my scale as soon as I woke up, emptied my bladder, and I weighed 279.7. That's a total loss this week of 0.7 of a pound. Notice I didn't say only. I'm very happy to be out of the 280s, but I'll take it. 0.7 of a pound down, bringing my total pounds lost to 24 pounds since my restart July 1st and 35.3 pounds down since my highest known weight of 315 pounds, which I was, again, like the end of May, I want to say is what it was. So that's the numbers for this past week. I do have a loss. I'm down out of the 280s, like I said, and at the lowest I've seen in a very, very long time. Now on to the following week. It's go, go, go mode, and that's that. I hope to come up with something for November, but still not sure what that might be. You all will just have to find out when I figure it out for myself. As always, I really want to express to you just how much I appreciate you for taking time out of your day to spend time with me. I have nothing but extreme gratitude to you for watching this and or any of my videos. And most especially, I want to show love to you for being you, because you are the best part of my why and what helps me stick to this stuff I'm doing here on my channel. You are my messy bestie, no matter what. Thanks for watching. I want to give a special shout out to my always watching, always posting besties and all you new besties who have subscribed and become a part of my Messy Bestie family. This past week, and the many others who likely watch or listen to my videos but can't like or comment for some reason or other, like if they tune in from their TV, I love you so, so very much. If no one told you today they love you, then no, I told you first. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already done so by now, and be sure to ring that bell so you will be notified the next time I successfully upload another video, post something in my community tab, or decide to finally go live. I do weight updates like this one every Tuesday, and you'll get a video every day from me, at least. They have been in September and October. October, which is almost over, but never know what I'm crafting up in this weird head of mine. I love and accept everyone here to my channel. Doesn't matter if you're carnivore, ketovore, low carb, GLP-1, weight loss surgery, bestie, or whatever. You're welcome here for love, motivation, and all the support I can give you. Be too blessed to be stressed, Messy Bestie. Mwah. Hey guys, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Also, if you haven't already subscribed, please click the subscribe button down below, and be sure to ring the bell so you can be notified of all new videos as I put them out to you, as well as if I go live.